Ladies and gentlemen, non-binary and humans of all ages, ThoseTwoGeeks presents a jam session. When the mics go live and the fandom flows, there's a comic spark everywhere they go. Wrestling stories, movies bold, history and tales from days of old. But tonight's a quest with a mighty twist. A host arrives, you can't resist. He's ready to geek out, raise the game. Yeah, Matthew Klein is his name. Heroes unite, let the power grow. Talking all the things we love to know. Turn it up, let the fan hearts glow. It's time to start the show. Start, it's a jam session. Three geeks blasting into action. It's a jam session, yeah, yeah. With comics, wrestling, movie passion. Side by side they take the stage. Nerdy thunder on every page. Those three geeks, Joe, Alex, and Matthew, in a jam session. When the fandom is fierce and the geekiness knows no bounds. Only one team can rise to the challenge. Joe, Alex, and their mighty friend, Matthew Klein. What? It's a jam session. Whoa. Pop culture power in full progression. It's a jam session. Yeah, yeah. Get ready for the next obsession. Turn it up, enjoy the ride. Geeky greatness amplified. It's a jam session. Turn it up, enjoy the ride. Geeky greatness amplified. It's a jam session. Said it's a jam session.
Damn,
I
that's
had way-
fucking awesome.
Yeah, I had way too much fun playing with AI.
Dude, so that's the first time I heard it because the thing you sent me was not working for me. So that's why I tried to do I was like, oh, late, and then all of a sudden it was like non-binary, and everybody, I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
What I'll do, because it cuts off the first few seconds of this one for whatever reason, I'll actually
Yeah.
splice it in
Dude,
after the
that's
fact.
awesome.
But I thought that was going to be the best way to show you what or share with
Dude,
you. I
it's
don't
so
know.
good. You had a lot of fun with AI.
Way
You
too
had
much.
so much fun.
Yeah.
But so speaking of nothing to talk about, I mean, well, there's always something to
So,
talk about.
There is.
So what do you want to talk about?
So this isn't necessarily a today thing.
Yeah.
But I actually picked up. Oh, Matthew, how are you doing, by the way? I realized that we were talking off recording for a while, and then just awkwardly started in.
The best way to do it.
Right. I actually have two trivia games again. One
right.
is the
Trivia
Batman.
games.
What? So
Yeah,
Matthew
one
can
is the
win
Batman.
again?
I
No,
thought you
I
won
have-
last time, Joe.
No, you won.
Yeah, I think it was tight, but I think Matthew did win.
Nope.
Oh, well, that makes me
It was
feel
a-
a little better now.
It was
Yeah.
the Batman one. That was
The
very
Batman one,
defeated.
yeah. So I have a Star Wars one
Ooh,
with
okay.
with Mandalore, Din Djarin, and Grogu on the front,
Okay.
and I also have a thrifted comic book trivia. So I don't know what year this
Oh.
came from.
Comic book trivia. Let's
Ooh.
go.
I feel like
All right.
the comic book trivia we should do. I don't think I'll win. I think it's still going to be you, Joe. So, I think
You
that's
say he's
fair.
still
Let's give
gonna
you,
beat Joe.
let's build up your confidence, buddy. So,
Yeah,
Alright.
let's do that.
We
And I
have
do
to
want to. It even
do
said in the intro, we talk wrestling. I want to talk wrestling before this call ends.
I mean,
But,
the last time is now.
Is now.
so-
Exactly.
So full disclosure, we don't have to do the trivia game now. We can always do it at another time because I'm
Okay, yeah,
sure.
yeah. Let's do it today. We'll just talk briefly
Let's do
about
the trivia. I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah,
it's
I
just
want to
the
do the trivia.
season.
Trivia sounds fun. It's a good icebreaker.
Okay, so No, I feel like the last time should be now though.
Yeah. Okay, so let's wait. Hold on. I'm confused.
How long does the trivia take, Alex?
I don't know. There's 100 questions. So
Okay, let's do the last time is now. Quick.
yeah, you'd get 50 questions each. And
Okay.
realistically, we could divide that in half and do half now.
Yeah, we could do 25 and 25. Yeah. All right.
Let's do 20. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's give ourselves a good old fashioned time limit. We have 10 minutes to talk about the last time is now,
Start
and
it.
then we'll go into trivia. So,
All
right.
Alex,
I want to.
since you are the grand poobah, put 10 minutes on the clock.
Yes.
And there's no extra 5 minutes if we go to a draw.
No.
We just gotta
wrap it. Just like John
Yep.
Cena's gonna wrap his career.
All right.
exactly.
So, Joe, you have 10 minutes starting now.
Oh, I thought it was 10 minutes altogether.
Oh,
Yes.
I thought it was 10 minutes for the last time is now.
Okay, yeah,
Right.
yeah. All right. So I'll just start my thoughts.
Okay.
Not everything I know, Matthew, we haven't touched base in a long time. It's been far too long. But I have to say the back end of John Cena's retirement tour has been fabulous. I have thoroughly enjoyed almost all of it. And I speculated from a while ago that Gunther was going to be the opponent. It makes sense to me. It really does. However, I really would have appreciated it, and I think it would have done worlds if LA Knight had eked out the victory, and it was John Cena versus LA Knight in a good old face versus face, hard fought torch passing battle, because Gunther and LA Knight was a barn burner on SmackDown. That was really well done, and I just think I don't know if it would have hurt Gunther so much as it hurts LA Knight.
I totally agree with you on that point. So here's the thing: as soon as he retired Goldberg, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, Gunther's going to retire Cena.
That's what I thought.
That
too.
was. I feel like that was part of the overall tapestry for this and how they're making it fit in, which is fine. It's like, okay, Gunther is going to be the guy that retires legends now going forward. He is the true
He's the new legend killer. Yeah.
Exactly. It's like I retired Goldberg and I retired John Cena in 1 year. AJ Styles, guess what? I'm coming for you in 2026. I feel like that could easily be Gunther's new sort of MO. Like he doesn't even need a championship. He just gets to retire legends.
It's a new streak, basically. It's a reverse.
Exactly. And there is something interesting with that.
Sure.
This is extremely indicative of the fact that LA Knight, they have no plans for him to be at that World Champion tier in any way, shape, or form. I think LA Knight is just sort of like, okay, I'm gonna be the Jake Roberts role. Like
he's gonna be a top level mid carder.
I'm a top level mid carder. My job is gonna be to get the heels ready for Cody or whoever the babyface champion is going forward. And that's my role. And that's okay. It's a fine role, but it does mean to me they're never going with him to carry the show.
And that bothers me.
In the way that you would. I don't know that Gunther needs this.
Like Goldberg,
as far as I can see.
Yeah.
But at the same point in time, like I think Gunther will give Cena a phenomenal match. I think Gunther fits the monster heel role.
And I think
to
he'll
have
tap
Cena fight from underneath. Yeah. Oh God. I think you have to choke Cena out.
Yep.
And like Cena gives everything one more go and just can't do it. Super Cena's up and Gunther just continues to hold on. And then Cena goes out on his sword, so to speak. I think it'd be great. Here's my hope. I hope Cena stretchered out.
I don't want that. I'd rather him choke out.
See, that's how you
in the ring and get like the heartfelt wave
Gunther.
and goodbye. I want that.
Nope. He's done that he has done that for the last like 3 months.
Yeah.
So I hope, and he got to do it in Boston. He got to do it in the Garden.
Yeah.
DC doesn't hold that kind of, emotional career significance. So give me, if you want to make Gunther out of this, if you really want to give Gunther something, have him be like, John Cena couldn't even walk out and say goodbye.
Yeah.
And then Cena comes in and does a run-in at some point at like WrestleMania and screws Gunther out of a world title opportunity or something, and then says goodbye.
I like that. I think if you're gonna have him defeat Cena, which you are, and you're gonna have him do it in decisive fashion, you really got no choice but to make Gunther the challenger to Cody. However, they seem to be set in stone with Roman versus Cody. It seems to be written in the stars, Roman Cody 3. And
could be Roman
I think
Cody 3, could be a triple threat match.
Yeah, Gunther
you could
deserves
have
it.
Punk lose the title between now and then and go after Cody at Mania.
Yeah, I just do. How pleased are you with the back end of the retirement tour?
Tremendously, but here's what I will say.
Yeah.
Here's what I will say. I don't know if I would be this pleased if we hadn't gone through the attempted heel turn.
Yeah, I agree.
So,
I agree. If this was just white meat baby face Cena all the way, yeah.
If this had been the tone for 12 months, would I be bored of it at this point? Would I be over it? Would I say, oh God, they played it so safe and it really wasn't all that interesting, and it was just like, you know, Jordan's last season with the Wizards, right? Where he's saying goodbye everywhere, but it doesn't really have any stakes or teeth to it. I think you had to go through those 5 months for these last 6 months to really have this sort of emotional impact for you.
I often think too that because the last 5 months of him being a heel turn was, for the most part, didn't go over as well as people were hoping it would. It didn't seem to hit the beats that people wanted it to. And now, again, like full disclosure, I don't really have a horse in this race. I'm just reacting to what I read
you're
online.
the objective observer, which I love.
Yeah. So fair. So I'm not really following it to the same extent that either of you did. I think that if he didn't have that disappointing heel run, you would. I think Matthew's right. You wouldn't have people enjoying this last part of it as much. I think that would there have been a better way to have him turn face again rather than before the main event of something? Probably, but then it also allowed him to walk in somewhere as a face to lose. Did he lose the belt? Yeah, he lost the belt back to Cody.
Yeah.
That allowed him to walk in and lose it as a face as opposed to anything else. I think if you were going to do a Cody heel turn, that would have been the moment to do a double heel turn.
It was, but I think everyone just projected it so much that Triple H has that habit of, oh, you guess what I'm going to do? Well, screw you. Even if it doesn't make sense, I'm going to change it. So,
which
it's coming though. It's coming. Yeah. You can see them. They're planting those seeds.
Eventually.
Oh, it's on its way. He's slowly. He's Luke Skywalkering this sort of heel turn, right? He's like. But he's a huge Star Wars fan, so I'm sure that's the analogy he's using.
Let's like you said, let's be honest. This to me is much more interesting that they pivoted than if Cena was just defeating people with nut shots and belt shots, for the last 12 months going into December and then seeing the light.
For sure.
I think this was much, much more interesting. You gave him the heel turn. You tried. It went the Steve Austin way. It proves basically that some people are just too beloved and too ingrained to make them a heel in wrestling climate. And
it was just the wrong time.
Yeah,
it was the wrong time. You don't do it on his farewell tour, right?
Yeah,
like
because
people were finally ready to fully embrace him and say goodbye, and you don't do that. And so I think they underestimated the audience's willingness to be like, you've brought us too far behind the curtain for us to play along on this one. So like
his heel
if this was 2008, if you'd done this heel turn in 2017 even,
of course
it would have worked. But it was too late. They waited too long in his career to do it on the Goodbye tour.
I think too that John Cena has I don't think I've ever actually watched a full John Cena match.
He has great matches. I'm sorry. I know
I've heard this. So like I'm not ragging on him because from what the clips I've seen, he knows what he's doing. So my point to that is, having never seen a John Cena match, I also know that John Cena the man is absolutely top tier. The kind of human being you would be happy to call friend, aspire to. Like,
Correct, unless you
he's-
live with him and date him. You know?
Well, yeah, but like he's from the media perception that I have, at least he's
No,
he's
absolutely.
you know,
Can't take
he
it away
does
from him.
these children's wish and that sort of thing,
Oh my
and
God,
for
yeah,
a reason.
that's true.
And I saw a clip of him being interviewed by someone who had flown from India. You've probably
Yeah.
seen the clip. And they say, if you could ask anyone living or dead any question, what would you do? And he turns it around and asks the interviewer.
Oh,
so,
it's the
you know,
Haroon twins. Yeah. I've seen this.
yeah,
That's
he's like,
amazing.
why do you do what you do? And they give an answer, and he says, that would have been
Oh.
my question. Thanks very much. And you're like, dude, like
That's
you didn't
pretty cool.
have to do
Yeah.
that. You could have given any crappy
I
kind
know.
of answer, and
Mhm.
you've
I
made
know.
them feel validated and seen. I was like, I would. I think at
Nope.
this point in our lives as wrestling fans and media fans and whatever, we all know John Cena is not going to be a heel. He's not a natural heel. I think
No,
had he turned,
definitely not.
like Matthew said, had he turned before we'd gone so far behind the curtain, it would have worked. But
Yeah.
John Cena's goodbye tour
Yeah, you're right.
probably wasn't the best time to do it.
Oh,
So apparently that
Well, I hear
there's
the
10
buzzer.
minutes.
The buzzer. You know what?
Well,
That was a
that
good
is-
note to end on, Alex. You
Yeah.
kind of
That
wrapped
is.
it up
What
in
a
a
great
little
note.
little bow there.
What a great note. But other news.
I like this 10-minute timer thing.
Yeah, other news.
You're
is,
welcome.
The sale of Warner Brothers to Netflix.
Well,
It's
hang
not all
on.
of Warner Brothers though.
It's not all
DC.
Warner Brothers. We also don't know if the DOJ will allow it yet. So
Oh, okay.
That's right, because of the
DC
monopoly laws.
DC
Yep.
has fully extended Saffron and Gunn for another year.
Mm.
And I will
yeah.
say this. Gunn is very good at niche properties. Peacemaker is stellar. Also due to John Cena is amazing in that. His acting is far better than The Rock's ever was as far as versatility. I will say that. Oh my God.
John Cena
He's a
and
much
Dave
better
Bautista
actor.
are two of the best wrestler turned actors without question.
100%.
100%.
Yep. The Rock can't even hold a candle. It's not even close.
The Rock
But
makes money, but
Did
in
you see
terms of,
Smashing Machine, Joe? I'm just curious.
I haven't
I
seen
haven't.
that. Not yet. With the UFC fighter, I need to check that out.
Yeah. I'll check it out. Because it's
There's
finally
nothing he
like
does anymore that
trying.
really like I haven't seen Red One. Like I used to watch all the stuff that he made.
that looks like
I just-
garbage. I've no
there's
interest in seeing
nothing
Red One
anymore
either.
that gravitates me to him anymore. You know what I mean?
I will watch his stuff if it's on, or if I want a mindless
Yeah.
action film. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
I
sure,
had a
yeah,
choice the
it's
other
a
day.
fine
Do I
background watch.
Yeah, like I don't know if you've seen Violent Night with David Harbour, but
No, I
so
heard
good.
about it.
I was sat on my couch and my wife was doing whatever she was doing, not at home basically. And I was like, do I watch Red One or do I watch Violent Night?
Yeah.
Well, Violent
You
Night, I
made
can
the
watch
correct
that
choice.
again.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I've
You
seen
made the
Violent
right
Night three or four times. I have yet
And
to
it's
see
worth
Red
watching
One.
again.
Yeah, I can't wait for the sequel.
Oh,
Yeah,
same.
so I mean, I haven't seen it. I will definitely check it out. But yeah, the thing that I'm interested in, I know you guys are not. Well, no, Alex is, but Matthew, I know you're not big on the Snyderverse at all. I am hoping that with the Netflix deal, there's a caveat that Zack Snyder can reprise in a pocket part of the universe, like how the Batman is in Elseworlds. Technically, I would love for Snyder to continue on. I really would.
Honestly, I'm
He's got that overall deal with Netflix, right? So that I think suddenly now it's more of a possibility. But
Yeah.
I think that the Saffron Gunn plan for the DC properties is one of the things that made it appealing to Netflix, in that they felt like there is some big blockbuster long-term creative plans with big properties already at work, because Netflix has been trying to launch their own sort of superhero universe.
Yeah, right.
And it failed miserably. So I feel like now getting the DC universe, I think that was really a big. I could see that as being one of the attractive assets.
Peacemaker better continue
they have
after
Gunn and
season
Saffron
2,
with
man.
so
really
many
better.
plans. So
Peacemaker
because they
is
can't
so
buy
good.
Marvel, which is what they really would love to do. So like, you know, DC's your next best shot. So
Honestly,
I don't
Marvel's got to
foresee
win me
them-
back right now. They really got to win me back. I mean, I loved Deadpool and Wolverine. That was incredible. That was absolutely incredible. I
but
still
that's not
have
really
not got through
Marvel.
Fantastic Four yet. I still have not got through it.
Like you started it but haven't been able to finish it?
Yeah, I
Or...
fall asleep all the time.
Oh no.
That makes me so
Fantastic
sad
Four
because I
is
adore the
yeah.
Fantastic Four. I adore the Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four is one of my favorite movies that came out. Well, that's not true. I didn't see many movies that year, so yes, of course, it would by default be one of my favorites. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think my only issue was that I was waiting for it to tie into the MCU all the way through, and it made me realize, I'm like, man, I wish I could just enjoy a movie, like a superhero movie, for the sake of enjoying a superhero movie now, and not
I
just
agree.
like, how is this going to tie in?
This might be an unpopular opinion. Wicked for Good was the best movie of the year. I don't care.
Oh, I haven't seen that. Don't spoil it.
Phenomenal.
I've not seen it either, so I likewise.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it. So we were gonna go see it in IMAX.
Yeah, that's what I did.
We had popped away to Halifax for a weekend.
Yeah, we did IMAX 3D.
A midweek break. Yeah, and we're like, oh, let's go to Wicked for Good. Well, the only showing is either 5 minutes ago or at 10 o'clock at night. I was like, well, that's we could do 10 o'clock, but we're both exhausted from having driven, and we don't know if we're going to stay awake for all of it. So we ended up not seeing it because the show times just didn't work out, and we haven't things have been busy here on this end, so we haven't had a chance to go back to the theater to see it. But
oh, it's so good. I liked it much better than Wicked, the first one. I mean, I loved Wicked, the first one. Now, if you say soundtracks, the Wicked one kills this soundtrack.
I was going to say, in fairness, Wicked one has Defying Gravity, and there is
you can't beat it.
No, yeah,
can't beat it. You can't beat. The
first act of the stage show always has the better songs. So like
the only songs in the new one is any song that reprises from Wicked 1. Some part of it is the best memorable songs of this. However, the story in this is so much better. Worlds better. This leaves no stone unturned with The Wizard of Oz, the original movie, and explains everything.
I can't wait.
Oh, it's great.
I also love the fact that's probably one of the first reviews we've ever done on this show without actually spoiling anything, with actual relevant content to the review.
Well done.
Well done. First time for everything. But no, that is the movie of the year.
300 some episodes in, we finally know how to do a review without spoiling.
That is the movie of the year for me, unequivocally. That is definitely the movie.
All right.
It's not even close. But yeah, so there's that. I haven't read any comic books lately. I am about 11 issues behind on All-Star Batman. No. Is it All-Star Batman? Is that what it's called?
Absolute Batman.
Absolute Batman. That's how bad it is. I'm behind on that. I attempted to get myself caught up to date on Amazing Spider-Man. Fucking mess.
So I'm going to cut you off deliberately because you have 25 questions of comic book trivia to answer.
Yeah, it's got to be better than Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah,
let's dive into it. Now, I will say on the next jam session, though, Joe, we started this year giving you 10 books.
Oh my God, I failed every single one.
You read one of them. I know you read one of them.
Yep, and I ended up reading a book that... So my reading material lately, my girlfriend's very big on, I don't know, there's no other way to put it. It's called porn. It's literally porn. It's a book called Hunting Adeline and Haunting Adeline.
I've heard of that. Yeah, I've heard of that book.
Porn. I've gone with Brady to parks a couple times and rolled the windows down, and like I did the audio book of the first one. And
don't do that.
No,
don't do that.
So then I switched to reading it, and like she gets in the car sometimes, and my cheeks are like red flushed, and she's like, "Oh, are you reading it again?" I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "This is porn." Like whatever. Yes. All I'm reminded of is if you've ever seen
erotica.
If you've ever seen Friends.
Romanticy, yeah.
Have you ever seen Friends when Joey finds Rachel's book in her bedroom and he goes, "Whatever, you're reading porn." And she goes, "It's erotica." She goes, "Joey, what's going on?" He goes, "I don't know. Maybe you should wait till the vicar gets home." She goes, "Joey, how did you learn that word?" Oh, he goes, "Whatever, dude, you read porn." Like, because she's an avid reader. She's like you guys. She fit in much better. Like the stacks of books that she reads is like ridiculous. And I'm sitting there like, she picks out this one for me. And I'm like, this is fucking porn. Like, there's not.
Yes.
No
And
other
you
way
know
to
what
put
it does? Like all porn, Joe, it sells like crazy.
It's great, though. I will tell you the story. She found a way to catch me. It's about a vigilante who takes down child traffickers, and he murders them in the worst ways. But he ends up haunting and hunting this acclaimed author that he falls in love with, but he's obsessed with her. So like he's a good guy in his day job, what he does, but he's a psycho at night. And it's like, okay, you hooked me. And it's really, really good. But I have never heard of so many descriptions for a penis in my life. Like, it's just
and that's
ridiculous.
because you've only read one erotica so far. You
I'm
will
not
hear
calling it
many of
erotica,
them
Matthew.
the more
It's
you read.
porn.
All right,
It is.
so you've only read one porn book in your life.
Yeah.
I don't know, Matthew. I don't know if you listen to audiobooks, but if you do, I would highly recommend listening to the Buffalo Hunter.
The Buffalo Hunter?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is not porn.
Okay. I'm out.
Full disclaimer.
Yeah. Full disclaimer, it is not porn.
I'm out.
It's a book about, so this guy is a Blackfeet Indian, and all right, so it takes place where this many greats granddaughter finds a manuscript or a journal,
Mm-hmm.
and she starts to describe it or transcribe it. And then in the audiobook, you go back to the author of the journal, and he's telling a story that he's being told by this Blackfeet Indian from about 40 years before, of how this guy was trying to hunt or something. I'm not going to get too far into it, but
Yes.
the Blackfeet Indian looks suspiciously young, given that he's as old as he's supposed to be.
Okay.
And you can, it's really interesting. It's a bit more horror themed, though the audiobook wasn't super scary. It was had some definitely tense moments, significant bloodshed.
Significant bloodshed, he says.
Yeah, and I'm sure if you, by the time you get about 30 or 40 pages in, you're probably 30 or 40 pages into Good Stabs, the Blackfeet Indian story, you're going to figure out why there's significant bloodshed. But it is well worth the read.
Okay.
Or
Nice.
listen. I listen, like I said, I listen to it, but I'm actually very tempted to pick it up and read it, like pick up the actual book and read it, and
Okay.
because I'm curious to see how it changes. But there's if trigger warnings for folks listening, there are certain triggering things within the book. Specifically, there are animals are not treated, because in the 18 whatevers, animals are treated less like we would think of them today.
Right.
And I think there is one scene of sexual assault. So
listen, I appreciate the trigger warnings, though. Those are good.
Yeah, it's one of those things
that's
like,
don't read Haunting Adeline because it's nothing but sexual assault. So
fair. So, but
well,
yeah,
except for the porn, right? Except for the porn part.
Except for the porn. Yeah. So there's, like I said,
even the
book
porn is
itself is
assault.
fantastic. Oh wow.
Porn's assault. Oh yeah. No, this is like, oof. Like I can handle a lot, but I'm like, all right, I'm already immersed. I'm about 3/4 of the way through it. I'm just like, wow, just incredibly wow. But on that note, you can hear Brady jingling. I apologize. I'm watching two dogs today. Okay. Let's hop into this trivia.
Okay, so there's 2 questions per card.
Okay.
And we're going to go through 25 cards. You're each going to get a question. As always, there is going to be a chance for you to steal.
Okay.
However, I'm based on the first 2 questions. If either of you need a chance to steal and it isn't a draw at the end, I'm going to be really disappointed in you.
Okay.
Okay.
Matthew is our resident champion. He goes first.
Okay, that answers my question. Matthew, and again, I'm going to put 20 seconds on the clock if necessary, because again, and then you get 10 seconds to steal afterwards.
Okay.
All right. Matthew, what is Quicksilver's twin sister called?
Ooh, Scarlet Witch or her shoot moniker, Wanda Maximoff.
Yep.
Very nicely done.
Thank you.
All right. Joe,
Mm-hmm.
which Marvel character is also known as the Devourer of Worlds?
Galactus.
Yeah.
Or Galan.
Funnily enough, while the answer for Scarlet Witch had Scarlet Witch or Wanda, it just has Galactus on.
Yeah,
because
because those people are lazy. But Galactus.
Okay. Which supervillain is known for being the only one to break the Batman?
Bane.
Joe, which DC team is Swamp Thing affiliated?
Justice League Dark.
Yeah. I'm going to get really disappointed if both of you get all of these right, but based on the questions, this is where it's going to go.
So
and
far,
I'm
I'm not. No, I got confident last time. Keep going.
That's true. That is true. Matthew, in Deadpool, why does Wade Wilson leave his girlfriend Vanessa?
Because he gets cancer?
Yeah.
Okay. It was very easy, so I was just like, "Is this a trick?"
I think this is where you're going to get tripped up because it can be so easy. Joe, what is Superman's relation to Supergirl?
That is he is her older cousin.
Yeah, that's oddly more specific than you needed to be.
Yep, that's fine. Yeah, I know, but there's going to be a question that's going to snowball out of nowhere. I can feel it.
See, what's funny about that question though is he's technically
her
he was
younger
born
cousin
after her.
He's
Yep,
technically
right.
her
He's
younger.
her
He's
younger
technically
cousin.
her younger
Yet,
cousin.
He is
You're 100%
physically older than her.
Yep.
Right, because he arrived sooner.
So you would have been right either way. That's kind of
this-
what's fun about it.
Yeah.
This is how geeky we are. Okay.
Matthew, who kills Agent Phil Coulson in the Avengers?
Ooh,
Loki.
good call.
Joe, in the Black Panther universe, what is the name of T'Chaka's only daughter?
Shuri.
Yep. I thought I almost had you with that one.
Yeah, I almost thought you had me too, because I was like, wait a minute.
Matthew, which comic book movie features the character Rorschach?
Oh my god.
Oh, Watchmen.
What in the world?
Joe, Edwin Jarvis is which superhero's butler?
The Avengers.
Hey, Matthew, do you want to steal?
Wait,
Thank
what?
you. I'd be happy to.
Oh, Iron Man, damn it. Matthew gets it, but technically, in the comic books, they live in Avengers Mansion. Damn it.
Yeah, so that
bullshit.
happened.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh,
That's how
God.
it's gonna be, huh? That's how it's gonna be, eh?
That's how it's gonna be. Yep. Okay.
What's funny, if you've gone by the MCU too, you could have said
Right.
Howard Stark.
Right.
So-
Yeah. And
No.
I think
If you go by the MCU, it's distinctly Iron Man. But if you go by the comic books, Jarvis lives in Avengers Mansion.
in
Even
the
from the beginning.
MCU, it would be Howard Stark because Jarvis is a
Oh.
computer program by the
Oh
time.
yeah.
Correct. Yep.
God, we're nerdy.
But if you,
I love it.
when you watch what's her name? When you watch Agent Carter, he's the major character in his
Yep.
Howard Stark's
Nice.
personal man. Yes.
All right, let's
All
keep
right.
this going.
Matthew, which Nazi leader is seen as Captain America's biggest foe?
Oh geez, what color is the color?
Oh boy, is it perhaps the Red Skull?
It is.
Wow, this is turning
Joe-
into Celebrity Jeopardy.
It
Okay,
really
yep.
is. Joe, which tragic incident prompted Frank Castle to take up a life of fighting crime?
Oh, a crossfire between his family at a Central Park and a mob conglomerate. So his family being murdered.
Yep.
In Central Park.
Oh, God. Matthew, what are the names of Superman's adoptive parents?
Oh my lord.
Well, that would be Martha and Jonathan
Oh
Kent.
my god.
If you got that wrong, we would have just ended the game.
Yeah, seriously.
I almost wanted to say Pa and Ma Kent, but
Would have worked.
So
Sure.
honestly,
because
because
they're
of the
not
way this
named in the
game,
first issue.
Yeah, because
So-
of the way this game is going, I would have been like, you know what, that's wrong because they're not
Yeah,
called
right?
Pa and Ma. Joe, what is the name of Gotham's supervillain and botanist, and biochemist.
I'm sorry. What was it? Biochemist?
What is the name of Gotham's supervillain and botanist and
Oh,
biochemist?
Poison Ivy, Pamela Isley. I don't know why I almost went with Scarecrow, but Poison Ivy because I didn't hear the botanist part.
Well,
biochemist, right?
Biochemist, I would have seen where you go with
Yep.
Jonathan Crane on
If you'd
that.
have, if you'd have said Scarecrow, I would have actually understood that one.
Yeah.
Matthew, what is the real name of the Guardians of the Galaxy member Star-Lord?
Peter Quill.
Oh my God.
Joe, which superhero was portrayed by Anna Paquin in X-Men?
Rogue.
Matthew, before becoming Cyborg, what sport did Victor Stone play?
Oh man.
American football.
Touche.
Right.
I genuinely, I probably would have gotten that wrong because
Really?
I didn't know. I would have guessed
Wow.
at football based on his size, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been sure.
Okay.
But out of respect for you, Alex, I wanted to make sure I delineated because World Cup, they just announced the groups and everything, so I want to be clear.
That's fair because there's three different versions of the game called football, and then you've also got rugby, which all stem from the same sport.
Indeed.
Joe, which superhero is the alter ego of John Johns?
John Jones, Martian Manhunter.
And I apologize if I mispronounce that. I've never actually had to say that name
It's
out
John
loud
Jones.
before.
That's the way they
Okay.
pronounce it, but it is Jones.
Matthew, Wonder Woman's indestructible bracelets are made of what metal?
Ooh.
Ooh.
There we go.
There you go. Oru? No.
I was gonna. Nope. That's Marvel.
Nope. Joe,
I'm gonna
would
go
you
with,
like?
I'm gonna guess DC. A lot of it's made. Is it nth metal?
No.
Wow.
According to this, it is feminine.
What the hell?
I've never heard of that.
No.
However, that's what it is.
Okay.
According to
neither
this.
of us got that, Matthew.
All right. What is Hal Jordan's superhero name?
Oh, jeez.
That's for you, Joe.
Green Lantern.
Yeah.
From Sector 2014.
I thought you were actually going to time out of that because you didn't answer, but then I realized I didn't give you the name initially.
But I was also blowing my nose. Sorry, I put
That's
myself
fair.
on.
That's fair. Matthew, what is Eric Lenscher's supervillain name?
Oh man,
Magneto.
Man alive.
Hey, you just got Green Lantern as a.
I know that's true. It's true. It's true.
All right. What was the name of the town where Clark Kent grew up?
Where Clark Kent grew up? Oh, that's for me.
Yep.
Smallville.
Yep. I don't know if you noticed me just give you the answer before I even asked you the question.
Yeah.
But
No,
there we
I
go.
didn't. Yeah, you're right.
All right, Matthew, this is again very specific to the card. So what is Wolverine's real name?
James Howlett.
Yes.
Okay, I thought it was gonna be James Logan Howlett.
Yeah, well, no, if you said Logan, I would have just waited and because this is one of those ones where depending on how old the game is,
Yeah.
Right.
it could have easily been Logan. Because again, I got it from a thrift store, so I don't actually know how old
It's
it is.
awesome though. I like it.
It's got to be old enough or new enough that it has Deadpool in it, but how specific are they with Wolverine's names?
This is the kind of game that if I was playing with somebody who is even like just a casual fan, I'd be losing my mind while they're boggling their brain looking for answers. I'd be like,
Yep.
come on.
Okay, Joe, what does the S on Superman's chest really stand for?
Hope.
Yep.
Thank you, Snyder.
Yep.
On my world, it's an S.
Matthew, what is Captain America's real name?
No.
That's actually more complex than you would think, given.
I know, yeah.
Steve Rogers.
Yep.
Wow.
But again, depending on the age, that could have easily been.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, there's multiple Captain Americas.
Yeah, it could have been Bucky
absolutely.
Barnes, Sam Wilson.
Yep.
I mean, yeah.
That's one of those
John
cases
Walker,
where
yep.
knowing too much can often throw you off.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Right.
I like this.
Joe, Green Arrow patrols which city?
Oh crap. Oh no. Oh, is it Starlit City?
Matthew, would you like to steal?
Shit.
I would love to steal and say that it is Star City.
Because in the CW it's Starling City, right?
Well,
Yeah,
it starts as Starling and then it becomes Star
Star
City
City.
later
But
on.
it wasn't
He
Starlit
also
City in the
patrolled
comic book?
Seattle at one point, though.
Yeah,
probably.
Seattle, I knew that. Yeah. Shit.
Yeah.
Good call. Good call.
I wouldn't have gotten that one either.
Damn. Okay.
How many
Okay.
questions do we have left, Alex?
You've got 10 left. Matthew is up by 2, I think.
This is looking utterly familiar. All right, let's go.
And the only reason Matthew's up by 2 is he's stolen the 2 that you couldn't get.
Yeah.
Whereas you couldn't steal the one that he didn't get. So
Yep.
is he up by? I know, I'll do the math later on. I don't
That's
actually
okay.
have
We know
points
he's
at this
up
point.
though. We
Yeah.
know he's up.
Okay, Matthew, in what city does most of Suicide Squad take place? Gotham City, Metropolis, or Midway?
Oh, Gotham City.
Yeah.
Joe, would you like to steal?
No shit, really.
Really?
I'm gonna go with. I can't see it being Metropolis. I'm gonna go with Midway.
You are correct.
So is this like the John Ostrander version of Suicide Squad?
I couldn't tell you.
We
I
don't know.
assume it's the. I assume so.
Yeah,
Because
it's
it's
the old
just
school.
Suicide Squad, not the Suicide Squad.
Yeah, it's got to be old school.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, there you
Yes.
go, Joe. You just clawed back at me.
Yeah.
Back in the game, baby.
All right, and I think this will tie you up, Joe. So, what is the profession of Matt Murdock, Daredevil's alter ego?
Oh, he's a lawyer for New
Yeah.
York.
I love how some of these questions are like actually hard, and some of them are just not.
Yeah.
Matthew, what is Superman's home planet called?
Like that
Krypton.
one.
I heard the right answer. I don't actually know who gave it to me, but Matthew's getting
That was
credit.
me. That was me.
Okay.
I
That was
gave it
Matthew.
to you.
Okay, I think Joe must have been laughing at the same time.
I was laughing
all
and
right,
coughing.
fair. Joe, which superhero was born with the curse of Kordax?
The Curse of Kodaks?
Kordax. Kordax.
Kodaks. Oh shit. I was gonna say, it's not even a super. Damn. Born with it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, it can't be. Dr. Fate?
No. Matthew,
Yeah.
would you like to steal?
Shot in the dark. No clue.
Is it in fact Kordax?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
It was Aquaman.
What?
Oh wow.
Okay, good. We learned something. We learned 2 things today.
Yeah. I had no idea what that was.
No idea. None.
All right,
Yeah,
I
now
know
is
that
it
like
Kordax?
there is an actual villain named Kordax in DC.
yeah,
That's what's funny.
there is no way I would ever have gotten that.
No, I would have never got that. And I
Okay.
consider myself yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Good job, card game.
Right?
Matthew,
Really,
this is a
lulled
really
us
hard
into a
one,
sense of false security there.
right?
No
So
shit.
speaking of false security, Matthew, what is the Punisher's real name?
Frank Castle.
Yep. Joe, which member of the Avengers saves Manhattan from the impending doom of the active missile?
Iron Man.
Yep. I think what's
But
actually
that's
tough
MCU.
about that. Well, what's tough about that question is you don't know what context that's in.
Right.
Correct.
That's MCU is the only one I could go by.
Yep.
Wow.
All right, Matthew, what does the DC stand for in DC Comics?
Detective Comics.
Yep. So, folks, for those of you paying attention, that means they are called Detective Comics.
Yeah, I always thought that was hilarious.
Yep. Joe, what is the Red Skull's real name?
Oh my God! What? Hold on. Shit. Oh my God. Why am I blanking on this? Fuck. Oh my God. No. I'm blanking on this so bad. I know who played him, Hugo Weaving, but what is his name? Oh, Johann Schmidt.
Oh my lord. Okay, you You barely got that. And the only reason you got that is because I started a timer a couple of seconds after I should have, and it was like 17.34 when I paused it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I went completely blank. I was like,
Again, there's a couple of different Red Skulls, right?
yeah.
I was gonna say.
Okay. Oh man.
Okay. Matthew, the Fantastic Four live in which tower?
Mm.
The Baxter Building.
Yep. Joe, what is Clint Barton's superhero name?
Hawkeye.
Okay. I'm glad it said Clint Barton and not what is Hawkeye's real name, because it could have
Yeah,
easily gone either.
right.
I will say they also could have said Ronin at one point.
Yep, it's very true.
Yep.
But they didn't.
Yeah.
They didn't.
So-
Hawkeye is the correct name.
Yeah.
Matthew, in the Marvel Universe, the Convergence is a reference to what occurrence every 5,000 years?
Mm. Nope.
Oh wow. Nope, you got me. I'm stumped.
All right,
one's
Joe,
good.
do you want to try
Yours.
and steal?
I was gonna go with it, and then I realized I'm wrong. I'm gonna just say Secret Wars.
Nope.
Oh.
The alignment of the 9 realms.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, for Thor. All right.
Yep. I wouldn't have got that either.
Nope.
Harley Quinn is devoted to which villain?
Oh God.
This is for you, so you better answer it.
For me?
Yeah.
Oh, Joker.
Yeah. And if you don't answer that and Matthew can steal, that would be hilariously awful.
No, of course I know that one.
Matthew, in chronological order of the Marvel Universe timeline.
Ooh.
Oh, this sucks. This really sucks for you. What are the first 3 Marvel Cinematic Universe movies? Now, again, before I start your timer, you've got to try and figure out when this game came out.
Yep.
Oh God. So it's chronological time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tell me when.
Okay, you can go.
All right, so we're gonna go Captain America: First Avenger.
Yep.
Then we are gonna go with Captain Marvel.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then we are gonna go with, I think it's Iron Man.
You are correct.
Yep. Those are the ones.
With
Good
2
call.
seconds to spare. The one that was going to really trip you up would have been Captain Marvel.
Yeah, of course. But the
Right.
other thing that really tripped me up too was like, but you said Marvel Cinematic Universe, so I should have got it. But I was sitting there going, oh, when you said when this game was made, I'm like, oh, was it pre-MCU? Because it would have been Blade, then it would have been Spider-Man, then
I
it would
think
have been.
the other
That's
thing
what
you've
I
got to
was
think.
getting like.
Well, the
whoa.
other thing you've got to think of is because it's already referenced Deadpool, so we have a rough idea of
Yeah,
at
you're
least
right.
it's within a certain number of years.
Right.
But is that now? Does it reference Deadpool and Wolverine, thus retroactively making the X-Men? Right. So, Joe, in Spider-Man: Homecoming, what is the name of Peter Parker's best friend?
Ned Lee.
Yep.
Not
You only had to do
confused
the
with Ned
first
Leeds.
name. Yeah, you only had to do the first name.
Oh.
Matthew, Matthew, the Cerebro is a device Xavier uses in multiple X-Men movies to do what?
Oh, to contact and see mutants all over the world.
That is far more complex than the answer you needed to give. But yes.
To contact mutants.
No, it's to locate other music.
Yeah.
Locate other mutants.
Okay.
Joe, what is Selena Kyle's alter ego?
Catwoman.
Yep. All right, we've got 4 questions left.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew, Captain America's companion and occasional ally Sam Wilson goes by what alter ego?
Oh.
The Falcon.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Joe, who is Kane Marco's stepbrother?
Charles Xavier.
Yep. Matthew, what year was the first modern comic book printed? 1917, 1933, 1954, or 1967?
Modern.
The first modern comic book.
I think
printed.
so.
This is weird.
Yeah,
I'm going with 1933.
You are correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was gonna say
think
no way.
I
1917.
Well, funnily enough, I actually just did an episode that came out last week about the Victorian comics boom of the 1880s.
Mhm.
So there have been comics going way back when, and you can trace them going back to characters like Ali Sloper in the 1880s in Britain.
Yeah.
So 1917 was possible, but I think what they mean in this case is the first modern American comic book, which I think was Famous Funnies in 33. But
Right.
then did they mean
Wow.
the modern era, which could arguably be 67, right?
No,
the
because
modern era,
you
modern era,
bypassed
that would have been
all
considered the
Marvel
Silver
stuff.
Age.
Right.
True,
And then
true.
also
That would
you
have still
have the
been Silver
40s
Age.
of timely comics. You have the 39
Yeah,
of
so
comics.
I think without the four options, that question would have been awful.
Yeah, that would
Yes.
have been hard. Never would have got 33. Never.
33 would have been my guess based on the game that we've played so far and what
And
it
if they had
seems
put
to be
39 on there, I would have chose 39 all day long.
Yeah, and I understand that. Joe, what is Green Lantern's weakness?
The color yellow, but also representative of fear.
Yep. I was expecting you to say wood because we had just talked about the 30s and Alan Scott is.
No.
Yeah, Alan Scott. It was wood.
Alan Scott was wood.
And
his,
given
but
your
his thing was
propensity to
magic.
read porn lately, I was thinking that wood would have also ridden this stuff in.
His thing was magic, though, so I don't really.
Matthew, what is Mr. Fantastic's real name?
Reed Richards.
It's Pedro Pascal.
I would have accepted both. Joe, in the DC universe, what object can bring someone back to life?
The Lazarus Pit.
Yep.
I almost went with the Philosopher's Stone. I'm like, wait. Lazarus Pit.
I would have been curious to see why you went with that.
I don't know. I just thought Dark Side, Resurrection, and I was like, wait a minute. No. Lazarus Pit for sure.
Matthew, in the DC universe, who is the Oracle?
Ooh.
Oh, that is Barbara Gordon.
You are correct.
Yep.
Joe, your final question. Which dimension does the Ancient One show Doctor Strange in order to practice his magic safely?
No. This is if we were tied, this is it for me. Oh shit.
I think you are tied.
No. It's down to the buzzer. No. Hold on. Okay. Let me think. Fucking Dormammu comes from the. No.
Matthew, would
I
you
don't
like
know.
to steal? Because Joe's just ran out of time.
Is it the astral plane?
No, it is not. It is the mirror dimension.
Oh my god.
Oh, the mirror dimension.
I was gonna say it can't be the mirror dimension. Fuck.
Yeah, it was though. That sucks.
Oh my god. We end in a tie.
Let me
Hang on,
confirm.
He's got a tally. He's got a tally.
Yeah, talk amongst yourselves. I'm pretty sure it's very close.
See, you get lulled into some of the easiness of those questions,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden they're like, what pen did the artist use in 1933 when he just, when Jack Kirby was drawing? Fuck. Oh my god.
That's
This is a good game though. I like it. I enjoy it.
This was fun.
Yeah.
Would have got
and it
smoked
does
in the,
throw you
Star
off
Wars
a little
one.
bit.
I think there would have been a lot of I don't know, in Star Wars. If they're like,
I feel like
now
Star Wars
I want Alex to come up with his own comics trivia game now.
I do too. I would love that.
Matthew, you got 22.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wait, no, that's not true. You got 22 of your own questions, right? Plus, you also stole some of Joe's. So I'm just doing. I was doing in the numbers app. I was writing down yes or no's, and realized I should have just been putting a 1 so I can easily summarize it at the end. But so now I'm just going back through and doing everything again. Joe, without steals, you got 21.
Yep.
All right, so Matthew, you're at 23, 24. And Joe, you got a steal from Matthew. You're at 22.
Well, hey, hard fought victory.
Yeah,
Congrats, Matthew.
I'm actually genuinely impressed because that was not as easy as I thought it was going to be halfway through.
No.
I was like, we started. I'm like, oh man, this is easy. There's no way this is going to be as fun as it could be. So
The Star City one got me big time because I was like, is it Starlit? Like, fuck.
I mean, hey, the Suicide Squad one got me. So
That one was tough. And then the Convergence one.
Yeah,
the
Convergence was
9
really
realms.
hard.
Convergence was tough.
Never.
Convergence was tough.
Never.
Yeah.
Well, Wonder Woman's bracelets, that was the one that we were just like,
yeah.
the
I've
hell with it.
never heard it. I feel like someone just made that up for the game. I want to go back and reference a comic book that calls it feminine.
I wonder if it's from the movie. I don't even know if it's from the movie, right?
It was
No,
definitely
it's not from the movie.
I can tell
It's
you
not
that.
the movie.
Okay. Yeah, so the Star Wars trivia we have.
Do you
This got to be
know
like
what
a
they're
William Marston Molston thing, like.
Probably.
Well,
yeah, probably.
Do you know what they are called? What she refers to them as in the original comics? So I looked that up real quick.
No.
While we were waiting for Alex to tally it. So they're called the bracelets of submission.
Yep, I knew it.
Huh, I did not know that.
Had a feeling it would be some bondage type thing.
It absolutely is some bondage.
Yeah, it 100% is. So for the inevitable Star Wars trivia, I don't know if you want to try and do it with just you two, because I know you both said that you're not super up on Star Wars.
Well, I actually have to get going.
I'm not saying no, not right now. But this is a down the road if you want to pull in.
We will absolutely do it down the road for sure.
Yeah, because there is an easy and a hard option for every question.
Yeah, and I'm watching all Star Wars to catch up on this thing.
Yeah, but
even the Acolyte.
And that's the thing. I don't know how old this is anymore because there's no date on it.
Right.
It's actually metal tin. I got it for the tin, and then realized that there was actually.
Yeah, that's where they get you. There's no date on it.
So it's got the Mandalorian and Grogu on the front, and it's called a Mandalorian thing. So it's got to at least be within the last few years.
2020.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So that's
fun.
That's down the road.
That was absolutely fun. When do we want to schedule another jam session? Hear that sweet, sweet music.
Well, we can hear that sweet music whenever, but I will.
You tell me.
So yeah. Why don't that is we'll do that after today. So we're not going wrong. So
you will have more jam sessions, listeners. You better believe it.
Oh, we've got several trivia games to go through, and apparently I have to create my own.
Before we go, we want to plug Comics for You.
Thank you, gentlemen.
That is such a well-produced, well-thought-out, well-organized show, as opposed to the one you're listening to right now.
Agreed. There is a lot to learn in comics for you, and I would highly recommend you go check it out.
Amazing guests, great hosts, fun time.
I will say, have you listened to the latest episode with Frank Barberi?
No. I have not.
I cannot wait for you to do it because he, and I will give this plug, it's episode 22, listeners. Frank does something that really no one has done yet, which is he literally breaks down the contract to have an Image Comics book and takes you into the nitty gritty of what that is like and what that entails in a way no other creator has done that I've heard. And Michael Walsh, the next episode on releasing the 17th of December, likewise gets very into if you want to understand the business of what it takes, what the split is, what the royalties are, that side of the industry, these two really, really go into it. And Alex, when is this episode going to drop?
It is probably going to drop after that one, so December 12th, I think. December
12th. So a brand new bonus series is going to be coming out on the Comics for You feed called Fave Fives, which is going to be all the guests that we've had on. We have this extra content where they literally run down their favorite comic runs, their favorite artists, their favorite writers, the superpowers they wish they had. These are sort of mini episodes, like 10 to 20 minutes but see if your faves match theirs with all your favorite creators. So that is going to have dropped by the time this episode, the very first one of those. So something new for the feeds. So we're going to go 3 times a month instead of twice a month, starting by the time this airs.
That sounds awesome.
They're a lot of fun. The first one's Alex Segura, and he has some really fun answers. I hope you all enjoy.
I can't wait for that. That's going to be fun. It's going to be so much fun.
Yep.
All right. You can find Matthew at Comics For You. You can find him on Bluesky at what is it? Why don't I have
Matthew
it
Klein 316, or you can find me on Instagram at MacTheKnife1116.
I had them backwards. I was like, there's something wrong with the way I was about to say this.
See, this never happens on Comics For You.
No, because Matthew knows what he's talking about and doesn't just make stuff up as he goes along.
Not
That's a lie, but I'm happy that you believe me.
And on that note, folks, enjoy the music.
When the mics go live and the fandom flows, there's a comic spark everywhere they go. Wrestling stories, movies bold, history and tales from days of old. But tonight's a quest with a mighty twist. A host arrives, you can't resist. He's ready to geek out, raise the game. Yeah, Matthew Klein is his name. Heroes unite, let the power grow. Talking all the things we love to know. Turn it up, let the fan hearts glow. It's time to start the show. Son, it's a jam session. 3 geeks blasting into action. It's a jam session, yeah, yeah. With comics, wrestling, movie passion. Side by side they take the stage. Nerdy thunder on every page. Those 3 geeks, Joe, Alex, and Matthew, in a jam session. When the fandom is fierce and the geekiness knows no bounds. Only one team can rise to the challenge. Joe, Alex, and their mighty friend, Matthew Klein. What? It's a jam session. Whoa. Pop culture power in full progression. It's a jam session. Yeah, yeah. Get ready for the next obsession. Turn it up, enjoy the ride. Geeky greatness amplified. It's a jam session. Turn it up, enjoy the ride. Geeky greatness amplified. It's a jam session. Said it's a jam session.
Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.